The first thing you want to do is clear any unnecessary rows or columns, such as the row that gives you the formatting for each type of variable. Note that you cannot simply use the delete button in your keyboard. You must use the delete function within Excel itself. Because if you use simply the delete button, what you do is clear the contents of the cells. You do not actually delete an entire column or row. You will note here that all of my cells are formatted the same. My dates are in the same format, my times are in the same format, and this is very important because when you start adding formulas to the spreadsheet, they need to be referencing things that are in the same format. So your dates must be the same and your times must be the same. Any area where you have numbers should be numbers only and not numbers and text, etc. If you have errors that come up when you use your formulas, it is very likely that it is due to formatting issues. So if you have questions about that, please feel free to reach out and we can work together to ensure that everything's in the. Note that to begin a formula, you must always begin by using the equation sign. As soon as you enter an equation sign into a cell, at the very beginning of that cell, what Excel does is notice that what you are doing is starting a formula or function, whichever word you prefer. But basically, it's like doing math. It says this cell will equal whatever you enter following that equation sign. And you can do math simply like addition, subtraction, multiplication of different cells, but then Excel also has specific functions for which you must use keywords and parentheses to enclose the formula. Then you can insert columns by highlighting one column and right-clicking, doing insert, or going up to the insert option and then adding a column. Following that, you can format a certain column to add data. The weekday function will be entered as equal sign, weekday, open parentheses, the reference cell, and then close parentheses. A reference cell is that which you need to select, such as C2, which will be converted by the formula. Here you can see how to add the weekday function using a date that has numerical values. The weekday function first gives you a number that matches a given weekday. By then converting that using the text function, you can get the weekdays such as Monday, Tuesday. The specifications for this text function are equal sign, text, open parentheses, weekday, open parentheses, the cell, close parentheses, comma. Then you want to use a quotation mark and 4 D's, D as in David, quotation mark, close parentheses. And what that does is tell the text to turn it into days. Then you can copy that function and paste it into another cell, in which case what it does is reference the same type of cells next to it. You can also copy by dragging the little corner box at the bottom right of each cell. Dragging that down or up copies the contents of the cell up or down. In order to do time spent, what we would want to do is subtract the end time from the start time. The formatting then needs to be fixed. We do this again by using the text function, which if you Google online how to convert time, you find that the formatting for this would be hour, hour, colon, minute, minute. And what you end up with is the number of hours and minutes that you spent online in the given platform. Again, you copy and paste that formula by either using the drag function or copy paste, depending on what's easiest for you. And that is the basic setup for your data to do your analysis. If there are any other specific formulas that you want for formatting your data, simply reach out to me and I can help you find different formulas and functions.